Hello everyone, this is General Hand Grenade. Welcome to the Lion's Den in Prince George, British Columbia. It is the summer offensive. It's that time of year again. Everybody's pretty darn excited. We all got here about an hour or so ago and we went over the rules and we're all ready to go. So you're looking at the big trophy that we're all going after, and there's medals and there's all kinds of stuff around here. There's all these prizes thanks to Doug Friend at historicalboardgaming.com. He is just totally giving us way too much stuff, but we'll take it. Lots and lots of stuff. And here's the medals. More and more and more and more medals. There's too many medals. And this is Table Bismarck. This is, I want to call him Panzer King, but he's not. There he is. The Sky Marshal. Say hi, Lincoln.
Thank you.
Hi.
That's Sky Marshal Jr.
You got a print on there.
Oh yeah, cool. So anyway, this is Sky Marshal's table. You've seen it before on the internet, but this is Table Bismarck. We're calling it for the weekend. And these are the guys fighting over here on Table Bismarck.
That's also an elf. Let's get a different guy.
So we got Global War Enthusiasts. You see the storm here, and there's our returning champion, Dan, Madman Dan.
You okay? Say it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caesar Sarion over here. He's the Russian player.
You're a good man.
And Jinx down there, he's hiding. There he is. There's Jinx down there. And then, of course, Sky Marshal is the other guy over here. I'll let you take a look around. There's this side over here. This is where these guys will be playing. And around here, this is where all the cool guys are. Who's that? That looks like a guy that's on top of the hill.
How's it going, eh?
He's
Hilltop pillbox, baby.
Hilltop Pillbox.
Look at all that. Look at all that brass. Look at that.
Another returning champion. You wouldn't,
Yep. Ring of power right there, baby.
He's the one that took down Tokyo last year.
Konnichiwa. Wait, I'm Tokyo this year.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a mistake.
Well, pull your finger, it'll be the divine wind. And this is Moose. This is Rank Carcass's brother. He's Germany this year. And we've got Friendly Fire. He is going to be the Germans. And then, what's this guy's name? I can't remember. I've met him before. Rank Carcass. And of course, he's going to be the Commonwealth and the French guys because that's the way he rolls, which is kind of weird, I think, but we'll keep him around because he's my partner. And I'm General Hand Grenade, and I'm going to be the Germans and the KMT. So we've already started, so I'm not going to do anything more here. I am going to wait until after the Americans' turn, and then I'll come back and tell you what we did, okay? So, don't you dare go away. Okay, so I just met Friendly Fire, and I hate the guy already. I mean, nice move, Friendly Fire. So yeah, he's the CCP guy, and he says he's not a communist, but I don't know, man, because he needed to roll a 1 or a 2. He got a 1 or a 2, so he aligned that warlord up there. I believe they're the Ennui, and then he went for his recruitment roll. Of course, he got his recruitment roll. Frickin' cheater.
He missed in Spain, though.
Yeah, it was a nice roll. And Hilltop Pillbox, he was over here. He was just moving stuff around. He thinks he's all orange, and they shot his prime minister, and he doesn't know what to do now. So he decided he'd go drown his. He's drowning his sorrows in meat over there. Sandwich meat. Yeah, that's not what I meant. Oh God. Okay. And then what did these guys do? So the battle for Spain is going on. Don't let me stop you. So are these guys attacking these guys right now?
So I got my artillery.
I wasn't. I got to be honest. I wasn't watching these guys. I'm busy doing all kinds of other stuff. Like fighting Hilltop for meat.
Yeah, I took that one last turn. He took that one.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm attacking.
Okay. And yeah, not much has happened, of course. It was only 1936, right? This Polish guy's drunk. Nobody's surprised about that. He's in Warsaw. He just got hammered. And I think he took Austria in here. Yeah, he took Austria. So no surprise there. No surprises at all here, except for friendly fire. If he does that again, we're probably going to have to ask him to leave. Unless he wants to join our side. We might have to get him on our side. The commie over there.
Well, what? How many do?
He needed to roll a 1 or 2, and he rolled it. Then he got his recruitment roll.
Yeah. Quite the stack of dudes.
We should just take him to the store and get some lottery tickets.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all that's happened so far. We're in 1937 now. Okay, so what are we? 38?
Yeah.
January 38. Okay. I waited 2 turns. There's no need in the prequel here to be going and doing every turn because not much happens. So in Spain here, it's about even, but the nationalists have lost more. Like in the last round there, friendly fire, he's just smoking them. He's killing all kinds of guys in there. Lots of planes lost in the last round there. So it's Moose is putting lots of units in there. We're loving it. We're loving the fact that these guys are killing the shit out of each other.
More money and kill
Yeah.
it. Kill it before I have to fight it.
We're putting our stamp of approval on Spain so far. We're liking it. Okay, and then let's see what Germany's doing here. I haven't really been watching Germany, but they're doing what you would expect, right? They've got this territory, and this territory. So now it's just a matter of biding their time till it's time to go after France, right? The Russians have upgraded a factory, so they've got lots of tech going, but really not much because the Russians don't have much money to begin with, right? But they did start the border clashes to the chagrin of Mr. Shinzo Abe over there.
You're not happy with this?
Yeah,
You'll exact revenge.
all these guys over here.
Ask them to buy our TVs.
And after the initial influence here by the CCP, they haven't hit an influence roll since there. Like they got to roll at 6 or less last turn and they missed it. So I'm pretty happy about that because once they get that first one, things can snowball over there, right? And so I'm pretty happy that they haven't got any more. And Mr. Pillbox over there, he's just building up the Marines as you would expect him to, right? He's upgraded that one factory there so that he's got 2 dice that he can roll. And he actually hit 2 on the last one. I don't think he's put down any more boats, but lots of Marines. And of course, you look at his stack down here. It's too bad he didn't have some of these back up over here because then he might have fought back instead of falling like a bitch.
We are but a kind of general Japan.
Yeah, till the Russians came and kicked you in the nuts.
Not so very fine.
Anyway, so that's what's happening there. The Americans, of course, they don't do much, but you know what? They are rolling lights out over here. Like they got 3 techs the first round, 3 techs the second round, and 2 techs the third round. So like I was thinking about, what should I do? Should I upgrade another factory? And again, why? I'm getting all the tech I need, right? So I'm just gonna hold on. I didn't spend any money last turn, so I've got I think $13, which is not much, but I mean, it's. I think I might just save up some money. They've only upgraded a factory and thrown down an elite Marine at this point, right? They might throw down another Marine next turn, but I'm gonna try to save a little bit of money every turn, see how that works out for me, and just keep rolling that tech until I get an opening. I need people to start doing some belligerence here for me to go up in my income so I can start doing more. Once I hit 15, then I can start land leasing. But really, as you would expect, January 38, not much happening so far. So we'll be back. Okay, 1938. Me and RC are just going to film each other for a while. So how's it going, bud?
Really good, you?
Cool, yeah. They haven't killed nearly as many guys in Spain.
No, I thought I was going to get attacked by now.
Bunch of assholes, really. Okay, so Spain. Spain, not much has changed. Like it seems like nobody wants to win that one. But Moose, he's buying tanks. How many tanks you got there? 4? That's it?
No, we just lost that.
What a girl. You fight like a girl. So anyway, he's into buying tanks now. So what else is going on? I don't think anything's happened. Russia on the front over there. A lot of stuff happening in Asia, but my friend is over there now, so we'll wait till he's out of the way. The British, I think the British just placed a light carrier. Yeah, see, they've got a task force marker over here. So he just placed the light carrier and then he placed the fighter over there. So he's getting ready for the subs because we're getting closer and closer to war here.
I don't know where they're going now.
So, but really nothing much happening in Europe now. Germany's kind of on in a holding pattern until it's time to kick France in the nuts. So what are we doing down here? Now, we've got a task force marker here too. So that's got a ton of shit on it. He looks like he's going after China. He's in here, right? But that doesn't mean he's going after China. It just could be that's a misdirection on his part. But I think he's probably going after China. Although he is, like his eyes are way too close together. I don't trust him at all. So anyway, we'll see what he does. But I think he's going to go this turn. Whatever he's going to do, I think he's going to do it this turn. I was hoping he was going to go for the Dutch, but looks like he's not. So we'll see what happens then. If he does go for China, then the Americans can finally go up and with some money. But if he is going to go after China this game, and he doesn't have to, like he could go somewhere else instead of China. But if he is, he better go soon because the Chinese haven't fought each other. All they're doing is building up. And of course, Japan, if they're going to go after China, they can't wait too long, right? Otherwise, it's just going to be a quagmire for him. But he's got a lot of Marines in there. And he is a sneaky bastard. So we'll see what he does. Tech, I finally missed all my tech rolls this turn. But everybody, like I think Russia got 4 out of 4 this turn on their tech rolls. So, yeah. He did well, and you see Germany's got lots of tech as well, right? Japan's got 3 pies on the board, including 2 at the second stage, and the British finally hit a couple, so they've got 2 things on stage 2 as well. The Americans aren't hurting too bad. France, I mean, who cares what they got, right? Like they're doing well, but that's all about the end, right? So it doesn't really matter. Anyway, that's where we're at here. Just starting 1938, and the Germans are about to go. Okay, so we're gonna cut it off here. We're going into 1939 now, January 1939. Doesn't look like anybody wants to win Spain. But the reason we're quitting now is because Moose isn't sure if he wants to attack France yet. And once that happens, it's going to take hours, right? And these guys have been traveling all day and everything. So we're just going to cut it off and he can decide. But actually, there's more going on, as you would expect this turn. So Spain, as you see, looks still like a saw-off. Like they just keep throwing more and more units in there. And of course, we as the Allies, we approve of that. But over here, Hilltop Pillbox thinks he's a tough guy now. Look at this.
We just had a little foraging party.
Yeah. It's all fun and games till I kick you in the nuts. Anyway, so he attacked. He actually failed here. He didn't take the city, but he did manage to take this territory from the KMT, and Peking, or Peking here. Like he just left it. These guys were collaborating. Bunch of collaborators. You can't trust commies, right? So anyway, I don't know what these guys are up to, but anyway, as you can see, the KMT was able to bring the other warlords in, and they've moved them up. So they're not doing too bad because they haven't attacked anything. They just keep putting infantry on. They bought all infantry this game except for 1 cavalry. So that means they've got 3 cavalry now. But until somebody is able to lend lease to them, they're not going to really have anything positive to attack with, right? So I don't want to just attack and just lose easily like that. So once I start getting a fighter or 2 in there, then maybe I'll take a shot at the Japanese. But otherwise, I'll just play defense there and hope that the commies and the Japanese start getting their hate on for each other, because right now they just there seems to be a love fest. They drove like about 8 or 10 hours up here today, and the 2 of them, they get here, they're the best of friends. How does that work out? I'm not sure. Anyway, the Americans, they have not done anything as you would expect them to not do anything, except they put on a couple of elite Marines and 1 Marine this turn, and they've upgraded the factory here so they could get that extra dice, and that dice has done them pretty well. They got another, I think, 3 hits this turn, so the Americans are doing really well. Like, they got lots of tech there. The Russians are doing really well, lots of tech. And France have got 2 things that, you know, this is a real shame because they're not going to be able to use it. The British, they're starting to get going here. They're starting to hit now. But the first couple of turns they didn't hit very well. And then over here, as you can see, the Germans are doing quite well. The Japanese have got 3 up to stage 2 as well. And the Italians are stage 2 wartime economy. Like, the tech rolls have been really good in our game. I look over at the other game over there, and they're not nearly as far on the tech chart. And I'll show you the incomes here, the rate where you would expect them to be at this point in the game. Because Japanese attacked China, now they've gone up a little ways, but then the Americans went up to 11, and France and all of the Commonwealth countries went up because of that. So our incomes have increased a little bit. Except the CCP has gone down a couple because they gave up their city there. Bunch of jamtars. Anyway, that's where we're looking. That's the way we're sitting right now. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. That's when we're going to get into the heart of the war. We've dispensed of all the niceties. Everybody's shaking hands and met each other. And tomorrow I expect a fist fight in the backyard. So I'm going to cut this video off here, and I'll start making another one tomorrow. Take care, everyone. General Hand Grenade out.